Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Hopefully you've been enjoying the videos so far, and hopefully you've been enjoying the Vuelta as much as I have. I do love watching Grand Tours. I think it's the best racing that's going on. The Tour of Britain's just started as well, so we got that to watch as well. But for me, Grand Tours definitely the best to watch. Just by coincidence, I'm also having a recovery day today. I had a fairly hefty weekend, so I also do days with a company called Breakpoint, and they are SAS experiences, so you want to check that out. break-point.co.uk, really cool. Let me know if you want to sign up for one of those. We'll get you out there for a day or a 2-day course. Very different from cycling, but very cool. And then I went and did a big training ride yesterday as well, and tempo was quite a bit faster than I was expecting, so legs were feeling a bit sore this morning. Had a massage first thing, deep tissue massage, just to push out all the nasty little knots and loosen that off. Great physio, I've been seeing her for years. She's brilliant. If you need a physio, let me know, I'll give you a number. She's very good. And then yeah, just been doing a bit of work, and then as you can see, I'm now on my track bike, which is on my turbo down in the garage. So I'm just going to do about 40 minutes on here, just to spin my legs out from the massage and hopefully loosen them off, get the blood pumping a little bit, and then get me ready to do back into some training tomorrow. First thing I wanted to show you is just I'm going to show you when we were talking about proteins before. I never actually put up the piece of paper with good proteins, bad proteins, things like that. So what I'm going to do for you now is just zoom in on that. So hopefully you can, like, what you want to do there is you want to pause the video, and then you can zoom in and all of that, and you can see your good and bad protein, carbs, fats, fruits, vegetables, and I'll put a little bit of others at the bottom there with multivitamins and vitamin C, etc. Yes, you can eat dark chocolate, small amounts is very good for you, which nicely leads me on to well, I want to talk about week 3 of a Grand Tour. I've never done a Grand Tour, I've never done a 3-week training camp. I've done a lot of 1- and 2-week camps. So 3 weeks is really new territory for a lot of people. But the general thing that I can see that they will focus on is their health, their general well-being and health. Quite a lot of the riders in the Vuelta already have had stomach problems. Unfortunately, Contador had that at the start, and that sort of played havoc with his results so far. But he's given it a good go, which I'm enjoying. And now I think that stomach bug's been passed around a few teams, so a few people have left subsequent to that. But yeah, the 3rd week, you know, your body is really taking a hammering. Your immune system will be up and down like a yo-yo, but predominantly down, so then you're susceptible to picking up all kinds of bugs. So just looking at what the riders will be doing there, it'd be great if we could get into one of those team hotels and see exactly how they're doing it. If you haven't seen it, have a look at GNC. They did a little video on the Sky Team's hub, that sort of mobile hospitality truck they got with them. And one of the bits in there they've got for the riders, where they sit down to eat, they've got a little book, and it's got all the food they can and can't eat, so they can, same day they pick out good proteins, carbs, fats, etc. And I know that Team Sky have worked very closely with a company called Healthspan, and I think their website is healthspan.co.uk. English company, and they specialise in vitamins, minerals, and more specifically an immune system pack, which they've developed with Team Sky for Grand Tour riders and or endurance athletes that are training for weeks and weeks. So well worth looking at there. You can buy their products as well. If you go onto the sports specific section, and you'll see all the Vitality range. And they, I think they've still got the Vitality bundle or Vitality pack, and that's geared up around people doing things like Grand Tours. So if you're doing training camps or you're racing all summer, well worth getting in there. When you look at the ingredients in there, it's mainly vitamins and some minerals in there, maybe a little bit of glucosamine and L-glutamine, things like that. So the reason behind that is generally when you train very hard, straight afterwards your immune system hits rock bottom, and you're just so susceptible to picking up all kinds of bugs. So then you need to be very careful with the surroundings you're in, the people you're with, the people you might come into contact with, until your immune system and your recovery levels go back up, so you don't pick up any bugs. So like for those guys, their teammate might have a bug, they could pick it up. The staff might be ill, might have a cold, they pick that up. People working in the hotel they stay at, other teams, other riders, other staff. So I'm pretty sure that there'll be, especially Team Sky, they're just, attention to detail. They're probably giving their riders lots and lots of vitamins afterwards. They're probably separating them from other teams and other riders and staff and people outside of the Team Sky setup, just so they don't get ill. Be interesting to see how people manage their health and fitness through this last third week, and whether anyone actually loses some places due to their health and fitness. I know that a lot of the teams have like hand sanitizers before they go in and out of every meal, which is a great idea, and they really are trying to keep their riders fit and healthy all the way to the very end, the last 21 stages. Good things for you to look into, which I'm pretty sure these guys are doing. The big one you can take straight after training to combat this is vitamin C. It's like the super vitamin out of all of them. Helps recovery, it helps repair muscle tissue, but it also massively boosts your immune system. And you can take a lot of that. Normally you get like 1,000 milligram tablets. People have been known to take up to 10 of those after a big training session or a race. So basically fill your boots, you can have a lot. And then the other one which you want to have is a multivitamin, which you should be taking in the morning really. And again, it's just you get what you pay for as well. So something cheap out of your local supermarket. It's cheap for a reason. A lot of reputable sports brands make a very, very good multivitamin, and I know you've probably seen it a lot. The one that Reflex do is called Next Gen, and you want the Next Gen Pro. It's very, very strong. It's got the right balance of vitamins, so it actually works. Some vitamins, when you put them together, one can cancel another one out. There has to be a certain dosage for each one, etc., before they're effective. And the original owner of Reflex, he went through all of that. He made his own formula, and it's tried and tested and works an absolute treat. So yeah, there are other brands out there that do a good multivitamin as well, but that's a good place to start. Yeah, so vitamin C straight after, multivitamin in the morning, and the other one that notoriously pro cyclists have taken is vitamin B12. It can be a little bit harder to get the right kind of B12 and get the right dosage. You do need a fair amount of it, but it does work. Yeah, and that helps more with your energy levels. So does another one, vitamin D3. So you can have B12 and D3 to help with your energy, take the vitamin C to help with your immune system, and then your multivitamin for immune system as well and the general well-being. So pretty easy to get hold of, not that expensive, but if you are racing and training regularly throughout the year, and especially here in the UK, we're going through varied weather, it's hot, it's cold, it's raining, or even if you commute in and out of London and you're sitting on the tube with thousands of other people, you are susceptible to picking up a bug, especially if you've trained and then you go and get on the tube. You are susceptible to picking up a bug. So just give yourself a fighting chance, get some vitamins and minerals in the system, and yeah, just keep watching the Vuelta and just see how the riders are keeping themselves fit and healthy all the way till the end of the race. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Team Sky sets the benchmark for that kind of thing, and like I say, they've worked with this company Healthspan. You want to check them out, they know what they're talking about, very good website, and they've got some really good product on there. So a little bit of food for thought for you guys, and yeah, stay healthy, keep watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.